Queen Naomi's innocence is what has brought her to a position where she is right now, stating the fact to all of the Oloris, trying to let them know that it is because of how exactly she's doing all of these things that the Oloris are here right now, and making sure every single person is happy just the way Oni wants it to be is one thing she looks into and tries to find out who are unhappy and trying to find out what exactly they need. But the Oloris, on the other hand, they are just very different. Let us put it that way. They are just very different because they are not ready to settle in with Queen Naomi, despite the fact that she has posed not even a single threat. She has never told them that she's willing to take Oni from them, or she's willing to do everything in her own power to ensure Oni is not there with them. So many topics have been going on, and Queen Naomi's innocence has been at risk for a very long time. They are always complaining to Oni, Oni, this woman wants to take you away from us. That is why she's doing all of this. That is why she's going through all of these situations. That is why she's going through all of these problems. For what? Just because she needs to see you and all of the Oloris separate from each other. But Queen Naomi's thinking is much more different and much more wider from all of the things they're thinking. If that is what exactly Queen Naomi is thinking, then I am pretty very, very sure that all of the Oloris are not even meant to be in contention with whatsoever OONI is doing. But still, Queen Naomi has never done anything in order to hurt the relationship that every single one of them are having. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when and where you are actually watching us from. This is Royal Update TV. We'll bring you top tips from the entertainment industry and also from the OONI of Ife Palace, stating out the differences between all the Oloris and what OONI does and the kind of things OONI do. It is something that OONI himself has realized that he can't put all of these things in question and try to find out who is always misleading him, who is always causing the trouble. But the most important thing that he himself can't find is how exactly his life with Queen Naomi can be a whole lot better. Bringing Queen Naomi into the kingdom of Ife is something that Oni needs to do as soon as possible. He needs to do it, and every single person has told him, because he knows that if he does what is right, good things will follow him. Yes, all the good things will follow him. But now the Oloris are saying that Queen Naomi has a hand in whatsoever is happening in their life, that Queen Naomi has brought in so many problems, that ever since they knew Queen Naomi, it has all been problem and problem and problem, not even a single good. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is. Realizing that they can't even do anything in the presence of Oni is so bad that if they do anything, Oni will complain. If they do anything, Oni will talk and say, you cannot look at Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi doesn't impact that she needs everybody in the palace of Ife to follow in her footsteps, to follow in her own whatever she's doing. Queen Naomi has a name for herself. Queen Naomi has a lot of things to do for her own self. Things are busy going on in the palace, and yet they don't even have anybody to blame. They're putting the blame on who? Putting the blame on Queen Naomi, like as if it is even needed. Like as if it is even needed. They just want to throw tantrums. Make sure that Queen Naomi doesn't get the best that she can desire. Make sure Queen Naomi doesn't get all that she wants from this life, just because of she's better than them, just because she has a whole lot of things better more than them, just because she has a whole lot of things going on more than the Oloris. You see, the fact is that Oni needs to prove to all of the Oloris that whatsoever you are thinking against Queen Naomi is much more than whatsoever any of you should be thinking, because Queen Naomi has made a huge impact in the palace of Ife. Let us not even talk about only the palace of Ife. Let us talk about what in the world at large. Let us talk about the world at large. Queen Naomi has been responsible for so many NGOs going on in Nigeria, so many investment programs, so many things going on in Nigeria, so many entrepreneurship skills for the youth going on in Nigeria, and yet the Oloris are busy saying that she is responsible. Responsible for what? If it is the good of Ife, fine, we can agree with that. We can be happy that, oh, the Oloris have finally come to their senses. Now they are realizing whatsoever Ooni has been talking about for a very long time. It is better like that, because we can all say that it is because of what Ooni has done that has brought him to this position where he is now. It's because of what Ooni has done. That is what has brought him to a position where he is right now. Being the odd man out is something Ooni never wanted. Being the odd man out is something that even Queen Naomi never wanted, but she had no choice, because Ooni needed to get married to more wives due to tradition and all of these things. But she never wanted to stay. She never even thought of staying, because she informed Ooni about all of these things. But Ooni took it like as if, oh, if later she will later say she wants to come and meet him back. But Queen Naomi is so different. Maybe that is why the Oloris are always complaining. You guys will say she's more different than all of you combined. That is what you will say, not impersonating and saying she can't handle her job or she can't do everything. She's the one causing the problems. Not that. You guys cannot go ahead and say that just in the presence of Oni, just in the presence of most of the people in Ile-Ife, because some of them cannot even tolerate whatever they are saying. Some of them cannot tolerate whatsoever they are saying, because now they can now realize that, oh, so it is even these Oloris that are complaining that are causing the problem. Some of them will get to realize all that, and when they get to realize it, what will they say? What will they talk about? What will they always complain about? You see, this life is turn by turn, whether you like it or not. Your turn might shine today, another person tomorrow. That is how it is meant to be. That is how it is meant to be. You are not meant to stay on top forever. Sometimes you need to come down and watch how it is handled on top. That is how it is meant to be. But if you think, okay, it is because of you want to stay on top forever, you can go ahead and stay there. But when it becomes lonely there, no one will call you back. It's you that will bring you on and say, no, you don't want it anymore. That is how life is. But when you think about all of the things happening, then you now start realizing how exactly it has become bad for you. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to drop your comments down at the comment section.